your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now. Give me your love and tell me your secrets. 'Cause we're in this together now. Yeah, we're in this together now. No, 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 no. I'll keep you safe, I'll give you my everything. Even if we're falling down, even if we're falling down, all of me is yours, every part of me. 'Cause we're in this together now. You and me together now. What's the point of living if we're scared to lose each other? What's the point of living without you? Tell me now and I'll stop fighting. Tell me now and I'll stop breathing. I don't want to be here without you. Without you. Without you. Without you. Without you. No, 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 no.
First off, welcome. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here today. It's no accident that each of you are here today, as each of you is important in the individual and collective lives of Kyle and Cassie. It would be remiss not to relay their overwhelming gratitude and love to you all. It's a lot to ask the people you love to travel for a normal wedding. The fact that you have all shown support for these two over the last 6 months and have traveled here today truly means the world to them. There are not enough thank yous to express the appreciation and the love they feel today by you being here. So one more time, for good measure, welcome and thank you for being here today. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. For Kyle, that happened about 2 years ago when he met me and we became best friends. But about 7 years ago, he met Cassie, who is crazy, wonderful. I know how deeply these two care for and love one another, as I have witnessed it firsthand. I feel privileged to be here today among all of you as a witness of their commitment to a lifetime of love for one another. Now, Kyle and Cassie asked me to keep this short so we could skip to the fun, like open bar, some great food, and of course their vows to one another. But before we get to that, I must acknowledge the journey these two have taken together to get to this very day. 7 years together. Let's start at the beginning. Kyle and Cassie met in college where they had class together. One night, one of their classes finished late and left Cassie stuck walking home through Boston Common alone. Kyle was kind enough to accompany her on that walk. He also offered to make her a home-cooked dinner of chicken parm. And from that moment, Cassie was sold. That, and the fact they got snowed in for nearly a week together with no escape from one another. But that's too long of a story for right now. In the following 7 years, these two have graduated college, moved away from home, bought their first home and then their dream home, adopted Mew, of course, collected several amazing friends and even more motorized toys. Am I right?
Yeah.
And built a life that they have all come to admire. But as we all know, the past 6 months are the most telling of how strong their love is for one another. If you've ever planned a wedding, you know what it's like. It can be stressful, to say the least. but planning a wedding during a global pandemic, there are no words. Like most of you, I've watched Kyle and Cassie plan and replan their wedding. The grace, optimism, and strength that these two showed is beyond words. They have remained unwilling to let COVID bring negative energy anywhere near their love for one another, and that is truly inspiring. I mean, could you imagine spending every waking moment with your significant other for 6 months and then still wanting to get married to him at the end of it? They will tell you themselves, as I hear them say it so often, this time together has been a blessing in so many ways. They've gotten to experience that silly, crazy, college kid, I want to spend all of my time with you love all over again. As thankful as you can be for a pandemic, these two certainly are. With that said, enough from me. Kyle and Cassie, it's time to share your vows with one another. Are you ready?
I am. Check, check.
They look short.
From the heart. Cassie, it took us a while to get here, but we finally made it. A long time ago, I chose you to be my partner in life and to be my best friend, to share our successes, failures, laughter, and tears, and I will always choose you. Today, in front of our closest friends and family, let it be proof that not only did I choose you, but we chose each other. I will be your partner in this roller coaster of life, and I will love you unconditionally and forever. I use the word love as a catch-all phrase, but my bond with you is more than 4 letters. You are beautiful, brave, bold, assertive, strong, selfless, and humble. You care entirely and show affection without remorse, and your passion is inspiring, and I do love you. I promise to shelter you from the pain, anguish, suffering, and provide for you at all costs in this life and the next. I cannot promise you an easy life. I cannot promise that times won't be challenging, but I can promise I will always try to fill your days with laughter, humility, and friendship. For as long as I live, I will never let you down. I will never fail you. I promise to love you forever.
I kiss him.
Not almost. We're almost to that part.
Oh, you knocked me off my feet.
And she said it was short.
Mine's just a smidge longer. Kyle, I could not be happier to be your bride today and your partner for life. Thank you for having the courage to ask me to walk home with you that night. The past 7 years have truly been nothing short of amazing with you. Today, I share my vows to you as your wife and your best friend. I promise to love you forever. I promise that the height of our love that we feel today is not the peak, as our love has no summit. Our love is greater than anything I could have ever imagined, and I promise to continue to grow our love to be as endless as this universe. I promise to love you in good times. I hope there are endless amounts of those. And love you harder during the bad times. Hopefully there are very few. I promise to laugh with you, laugh at you, and not take life too seriously so we can laugh at me together. I promise to never go to bed angry with you. I also promise not to hold past arguments over you for more than 2 years. After 2 years, I'm sure you will have made up for whatever you did. That might sound like a long time, but I also promise to be generous during our marriage and give you the time you need to make good on past mistakes. I promise to always be honest with you, even if it's awkward or not what you want to hear. Like when you try and tell me our garage has more room for cars, and there clearly is not. I promise to be supportive of you, not only who you are as a part of this marriage, but who you are as an individual. I promise to respect you, invest in you, and remember that even though we vow to spend the rest of our lives together, that you need and deserve time for yourself. Yes, I'm promising to be okay with you spending endless hours in the garage or the golf course. I love you that much. I promise to stand hand in hand with you and build our dream life together, to be a partner in crime, a best friend, a lover, and the person you grow old in appearance with. Let's stay young in our souls forever. You are the man of my dreams. You are the man beyond my dreams. As you are so much more than I could have ever thought possible. Today, I promise all of this to you and more. I love you a whole extra plus a bit.
Kyle and Cassie, you will now exchange rings as a symbol of your love and commitment to each other. Your wedding rings are special. They enhance who you are. They mark the beginning of your new journey together. Your rings represent a seal of the vows you have just taken to love each other without end. You want me to hold the box?
Yeah.
Kyle, please place the ring on Cassie's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
Cassie, please place the ring on Kyle's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else.
with this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
To make your relationship work, it will take love, Miller Lights, and humor. Continue to date each other. Take time to show each other that your love and marriage grows stronger with time. It will take trust to know that in your hearts, you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn to grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward together without exactly knowing what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged today. And now, by the power vested in me by Yingling Lager, it is my delight and truly an honor to declare you married. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. You may seal this declaration with a kiss.
Come here, you. Tip me.
Oh, yeah.
For the first time, to formally announce Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Cassie Corcoran.
And hand up. Woo! Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Go slow.
Oh, we're going slow.
Ready? Kiss me.
Look great.
Thank you, lover. Your vows were so cute. Oh, going that way? Okay. We did it!
We did. We made
We
it.
got married.
Whew.
Ah. Yeah.
So if anybody asks, you have to say, oh, I've been married twice.
Yeah.
Megan.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to head to the annex. We've got drinks waiting for you guys.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Cut right through this way.
Amazing. It was perfect.
Yes.